So almost there. I gotta tell you, this is a lot of work. So here's the bottom coil. These guys are mounted here. Before I do this, I want to spray paint this, and I want to also put terminal blocks on this one. But I wanted to just kind of see it all together before I did anything. Got some glue sticking around here. But let me tell you, there was a lot of work getting to this. It looks like it's just a couple of pieces of plastic glued together. Man, it is so much more than that. So I've learned a lot of things in this process. First thing I learned is that the next time I make a rotor like this, I'm not going, well, first I'm going to make the shaft bigger. Obviously, this is a 1/4 inch shaft for this size mass. Is crazy. Second thing is I'm not going to resin cement the shaft into the rotor, the cord itself. What I'll do is I'll put a sleeve in there. Um, a sleeve a little bit like about a 1/2 inch longer on each end for set screws that a rod can go through and then be screwed in. This way I can it would just be a lot easier to do it that way, because then I don't have to worry about mounting this. I don't have to make this system, because in order for me to actually even do this, I had to cut out things there, cut out slots to fit this guy in there so that I can get it around this. If I put a sleeve in there instead, and then find a rod that's slightly, that the OD is just slightly smaller than the ID of the sleeve, like a stainless steel sleeve, with some set screws, I can then, more easily do that. So that's another thing I learned. Yeah, making the coils, I really don't know what else I can do to make it easier to make the coils. Let me get this guy in here. Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right. That's good. Yeah, so the coils, I'm not sure what I can do to make that easier. But this is how it's going to eventually look. I'll have a little terminal block right up here with these 2 wires. This guy will be painted white, I believe. So that's probably what I'm going to do for the rest of the day, is I'll probably fix the terminal block to this guy and then paint this puppy white. I also need a couple of small sleeves inside there to stop it from drifting, because it does have a tendency, when I spin it in one direction, it'll slowly drift to the right. If I spin it in this direction, it'll slowly drift, well, something like that. And then I got to figure out if I want to permanently mount this guy here. Maybe I'll just do a little hot glue on there. I'm not really sure. I got it up as high as I could. I'm thinking it's not going to be high enough. And so what I may do is, on this one, cut a slit here and here on the other side so that I can raise this up even more, because I'm really nervous that it's not going to work after all this work. So far, all of my other stuff has worked when I put this much effort into it. But I have to learn to prototype before making. I mean, I do sometimes, but anyway, if it doesn't work with the JL94, which I'm pretty sure it will, it'll definitely work with the Hall sensor. But I want it to work with the JL94 circuit. So yeah, paint this guy. Next time, use a sleeve. I think that's the big takeaway from this, is the next time just to use a sleeve instead of putting the shafts permanently in there. Woo! Those are powerful magnets in that big one there. So that I could move it from one project to the next without having to build this elaborate system in order to get it in there. All right, just wanted to show you that. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have this thing running. Ciao.